Hey everybody, Mr. Quick here. We're going to be talking today about Eureka Math / Engage New York Math, Module 4, Lesson 13, Writing Division Expressions. And there's more than one way, of course, to write a division expression, and even more than two ways, but we're going to be focusing on two ways today. One would be dividend divided by divisor. The other would be as a fraction. So dividend over the divisor. Of course, dividend and divisor representing numbers here. Let's go through a few examples together to kind of see what we're talking about. This should be a fairly short video, but it's important that you know how to be able to write both ways, and also we'll do a couple of tape diagrams or bar diagrams so you can see what we're talking about. Okay, here we have 1 divided by 2. Let's look at this as a bar diagram. So I'm going to take this bar, which represents 1, and I'm going to split it into 2. Whatever this one portion here is would be our answer, right? So what we can determine from the model is that 1 divided by 2 would be the same as 1/2, because of course this would be 1/2 and this would be 1/2. So 1 divided by 2 is the same as 1/2, which a fraction is a division problem, so that is also 1 divided by 2. Now, what if we said a divided by 2? Well, we don't know what a is, but we can still make a model. We can still say that this is a, this whole thing is a, and if we split it into 2, then whatever our answer is here would be our answer, right? And so anyway, we know that a divided by 2 would be the same as a over 2. We don't know if this is 1, 2, or 50, it doesn't matter. We would have a halves, whatever number a represents. Okay, can we write a divided by b without using the division symbol? Sure we can. The dividend is the numerator, the divisor is the denominator, and we have that written as a fraction. These are the same thing. A divided by b, this is a over b, or a divided by b. Okay, let's look at this problem here. G divided by h plus 3. We're kind of getting into some algebraic thinking here. Now, if we wanted to rewrite this without the division symbol, we'd rewrite it as a fraction. So what you are dividing, we're dividing g, is your numerator. What you're dividing it by would be your denominator, h plus 3. So we end up with g over h plus 3. Let's do another example. Similarly, let's say m minus 3, and we want to take whatever that is and divide it by 5. Well, since this is what we're dividing up, that's going to be our numerator. And if we're dividing it by 5, we'd have m minus 3 fifths, or m minus 3 over 5. This is a division problem. It just doesn't use the division symbol. Okay, here's a little bit fancier one, but not much harder, right? Y divided by the quantity x minus 11. So we're going to write that just the way we say it. Y divided by, we use a symbol, the quantity of x minus 11. So we're going to have x minus 11, put that in parentheses. If we wanted to write that without using the division symbol, y divided by, y is going to be our numerator, quantity of x minus 11 will be our denominator. These are the same. These are equivalent. Okay, really quick video today, but we're going to go over some more examples of these in class, some different ways to write division, and we'll talk about kind of some of the ways they come in handy and why you might use these different methods. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.